So Mr. Politician, you're not welcome around. Rise against my people, you shall stumble and drown. Violate my people and treat them like clown. Hey, remember that you crossed the first down. Hey, so-called leaders. So-called leaders.
Alright, off your trot then. I said you're dismissed.
So-called leaders, yeah.
Greetings and good morning, the educated. So another day, another audit, another police headquarters. I'm on my way solo today. But I thought I would give you a little intro just to say where I'm going as I drive. And there's something else as well about driving. This is nothing audit related, right? But a friend of mine mentioned something to me about Bristol drivers. I don't know if this is like drivers everywhere, right? But ever since he said it to me, I don't need to stay left. Stupid sat nav. My friend, yeah, he said something to me about driving. And now that he's told me, I can't not notice it, and it's stressing me out a bit, right? So I wanted to see if any of you guys have this issue. So, you know, like when we're in a traffic jam now, where we're stuck at the red lights, right? Lights gone red. Why is it that when the lights go green, everybody just waits for the person in front of them to pull off instead of just going on the green light? Because if everybody just went on the green light, you would get through. I mean, sometimes, like just now, which has made me think about it again, I'd have to sit there for like 15 seconds whilst the light was green, waiting for this person to go in front of me, because I obviously can't drive through them. And I think that's a very valid point. Like, why don't everybody just go on green? God knows. Anyway, guys, yeah, I am on my way to Gloucestershire Police headquarters today, just a few miles down the road from my house, and we are going to see if these guys will respect our rights to film in public. I'm hoping for another good interaction again, like I had with the Chief Superintendent at Gwent Police. Like, I wished I asked him a few more questions, if I'm honest with you. But hey ho, you live and you learn, and obviously no doubt there will be a revisit to Gwent at some point in the near future. I'm actually going to revisit somewhere tomorrow. I'm going to revisit Devizes police station, where I was handcuffed for trespassing. I'm not going there to goad a reaction, but I'm going there because I felt violated, and it's not okay, basically, and I'm going to show them that it's not okay, and that no matter what they do to me, they won't quiet me this time. I feel like I rolled over a little too easily with my CPN, and I let it last for a bit longer. I mean, I did try and appeal it. I had an atrocious solicitor who I ended up telling to Foxtrot Oscar. She is just a money vampire. I wish I never employed her, because I gave her all the money that you guys donated towards me, along with some of mine, and I literally didn't get anything back. So it's just a shame. Hopefully I can find a decent solicitor for the civil claim that I want to raise against. Ah, shit. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. That's going to be cut out. Yeah, I am struggling to find a solicitor to take on that civil case against Mark Jenkins, the copper who handcuffed me. I did get a quote from one solicitor who wanted £5,000 up front. Go on then, mate. She wanted £5,000 up front to represent me, which I thought was a little bit...
Use the left 2 lanes to take the M4
a bit of a piss take, really, to be honest with you, because that's a lot of money. But I don't know what we're going to do about that one yet.
For 3 miles.
I think we may. I talked to my friend about it, and I said I was going to take on the kit. I was going to defend myself, and he was like, "Oh, you'll lose, Wes. Like you lost your appeal," and he's right. But we'll see what we can do anyway. You get a long time to raise a civil claim for some stuff. Everything has a different time frame, but it's around about a year. Not that I'm going to take that long, but there are many things to consider, and I need to consider those things. So I'll be doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna put my stereo back on and enjoy my drive down the motorway, and I'll catch up with you guys when I reach the destination. Peace. Well, greetings guys from sunny Gloucester. Yes, Gloucester. That building just there, what you can see, is Gloucestershire Police headquarters. That's a pub. And yeah, I told you I was here today. So we're going to make our way down. Make our way down to the headquarters. See if they've received the memo. See if they've read and understood the memo. Thank you, mate. And see if they respect our rights to film in public. Again, I'm equipped. I'm interested to know, actually, like, obviously I got handcuffed for trespass and all of those things that the police will often use for reasons to get you out of premises and stuff like that, or to seize your goods, etc., etc. I'm really interested to know whether they still carry on that way with me, considering I have all of this documentation which tells them they A, shouldn't, and B, can't criminalize the activities that we do. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that pans out, inevitably, when that arises. What else I was going to say? I was thinking about something I was going to say earlier. Oh yeah, I feel I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I didn't quiz that superintendent a little bit more than I did. I'm actually really quite disappointed by that, to be fair, but you know, we live and we learn, and you get what you get, you do what you do, and you don't get upset. You just carry on with it. But yeah, that was it, really. I guess the next step is just to wait until, see if we get an interaction here. Hopefully we'll get a nice interaction like we did a couple of days ago. We will soon find out. Gloucester and Bristol! Right, I really need a wee again. It seems like a lot of times I come on audits, right? Like I have a little drive before I go there, obviously, because I got to get there. And then I get a bit overzealous, a bit overexcited, and I end up just going straight to do my audit without alleviating myself before I do. It seems to happen quite a lot. Schoolboy errors, you know. Right, so here we are. I did drive past when I drove in to Gloucester, and I know that this little cut through here, with this road here in front of us, is the back gate. The little bit of building you can see poking out there, the blue, is the front of the building. Or not. I was pretty sure that was the front gate. we'll come and take a look round there in a little while anyway. We'll go around to that's the car park back there. We will go and have a look, as always, to have a look at the police cars. Nino, 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 Nino. Right, this little cut through here is the back gate that I was on about. Looks like a prison. That police car, electric police car there, look. PCSO's driving it. Right, so here we are, the back gate. I don't think this is them police turned right, I believe, so maybe the back gate where the police cars come in and out is around the side. Those white lines there, that means no entry, I believe, if I'm right, so that can't be the way in, it's way out only. But again, that doesn't look to me like the emergency gate. But you know, we will investigate. I really do wonder why they make them look like this, these buildings, these new police stations. Because the older ones don't necessarily look like that. They always seem to be older. Those guys came round for another little look. See, that's the thing with those electric cars, man. You struggle to hear them coming, don't you? You struggle to hear them creeping up on you. Here they are, look, coming back round again. Piqued an interest. They're having a little butcher's hook. So no doubt those guys will be back to come and try and trouble me. They're both PCSOs as well. So they're like, oh look, who's this guy? But yeah, that doesn't really matter to me so much. I want to see if they've got a toilet which I could use. Is that them again? No. Thought that was them again coming round the corner. Let's see if there's a toilet. Oh, excuse me. Is there a public toilet in there before I go in and find out?
Yes, there is. Sorry, but I need to... You have a pass?
No. I was just passing. I needed the toilet.
The station's been closed today, mate. You can't...
Oh, it's closed today, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, how come?
Some maintenance work going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So they closed the whole station for maintenance.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Thank you. Right, so yeah, I can't use the toilet in there because apparently the station is closed today. So we'll have to hold it, which is not the greatest, but it's okay. I've held a wee before. That guy's still staring at me. Right. I don't get the like semicircle thing. I really don't get it. Oh, we've got some sort of gate here. security guy. What's this building next door? Trading Standards. This is the main vehicle entrance. Those PCSOs are coming back. I think it's them anyway. That looks like Trading Standards building. I say it looks like Trading Standards building. Oh. So it looks like the Trading Standards building. It has a sign on it that says Trading Standards. So, oh, but there's a police officer that came out. There's definitely a council building. I don't really know why. How come you guys are coming out of the council building?
Sorry?
How come you guys are coming out of the council building?
We're based here. It's a tri-service building.
Oh, I just thought that was the station and that was council.
Can I help you with anything?
No, just having a look around.
What are you up to today?
Just having a look around.
Can I get your name?
What for?
Just asking who you are.
Can I have yours?
Yes. Sergeant Tyler.
No. Oh, okay, there you go, your name. Well, no, I haven't done anything for me to give you my
But
name.
as you can imagine, when people see things, people filled in police stations, you just need to come and just see what's going on.
Sorry, when people what, sorry?
Filming the police station.
So who saw me filming the police station?
Well, there's a police car that pulled in.
Yeah, oh, there's guys that have been following me. How did they know that I was filming though? Because I wasn't actually filming when they first
They
passed
just
me.
said you had a camera.
Yeah, so am I not allowed to have a camera?
Yeah, I'm not saying you haven't.
So I don't understand why you've come out to me then, with all due respect. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but if I'm allowed to have a camera and I'm not breaking the law, I'm a little uncertain as to why you're speaking to me and asking for my name.
You walked before the barrier of the police station.
No, I haven't. I walked towards this sign over here when I was talking about trading standards. That's why I came from that curb over there to here. If I was going towards the gate, I would have crossed from that curb to there and then gone up to the gate.
Yeah,
But I
fine,
did.
sir. I've just been asked to come out and speak to you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I feel like you're trying to lead my answer. Like you insinuated that I was walking towards the gate when I absolutely did not walk towards the gate.
I can
So,
only do what I've been told
I
to
may
do.
walk towards the gate though at some point, which I would be allowed to do. So, but I haven't as of yet. Okay.
You understand once you go past the barrier, that's police grounds, you understand that?
Is that not public ground?
No.
It's a police station though, right?
The barriers.
But it's a police station right there.
It's a police station, but
Yeah.
it's not a police station open to the public.
Okay.
As in you want to go to reception
Yeah.
or something.
Sergeant, sorry to interrupt. What's your sergeant also? Oh, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Do you have permission from the chief constable to operate covert surveillance on me at the moment?
Oh, no, because I don't know who you are.
Okay, so could you tell me why your body-worn camera is on and you haven't informed me? As per your codes of- as per your- Sorry, as per your codes of practice, section 3.5.5, you will tell the member of the public when you activate your body-worn camera.
It's good of practice, you don't honestly have to do it.
No,
This is the first time
unless
I've
you're.
engaged with you.
I know, but if you activate your body-worn camera before you approach me, 3.5.6, it tells you that you have to tell me at the earliest opportunity. Section 3.5.5, if your body-worn camera is activated whilst you have already engaged with me, you are supposed to tell me before you activate it.
To be fair, you've been talking to my colleague before you even...
I know, and she's not recording me. You are, which is why I'm addressing you with that matter.
Now that I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
I can, but I wasn't talking to you.
Well, would you
I was talking
inform?
to my colleague.
Would you inform me then, please?
Yes, you've been recording body on camera.
All right. Okay. Well, in that case, because you didn't inform me before, anything up until this point will be treated without prejudice. Okay? Because you can't covertly record me without the express permission of the chief constable.
It's not covert.
It is.
Quite clearly on with a flashing light.
Well, what if I had partial vision?
Partial vision.
Yeah. What if I couldn't see properly?
Apparently you've got partial vision.
But you don't. Which is exactly why you should tell me that is activated before.
Well, you're not doing anything criminal, are you? So
No.
therefore, it's not going to be used.
But then, if I'm not doing anything criminal, what is the purpose and the necessity to record me? What is the necessity to even be speaking to me?
Because we have a report that somebody's walking towards the police station. Okay?
Yeah.
As you can see, the barriers are here. So
Yeah.
it's a secure site.
Yeah.
It's not open to the public.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure there's nothing going on. No one's wanting to do anything untoward. Okay.
Yeah.
You've now explained to us that you're just walking around filming. You're on the public land, which is absolutely fine.
If I wish to go inside at any point, I absolutely will, as well, as is my rights under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. No, but
Hence the barriers.
yeah, I know, but it's open. I have public access. The public has access. Around the other side as well, there's actually a little arrow that points you into the visitor's car park, which has no gate, so that is accessible. And as you will know, being a police sergeant under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, I'm allowed in there.
Actually, I know that very well.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
So,
that is secure with the gate.
yeah. So if it's secure, there's no issues.
Please listen to what I'm talking.
Well, you attempted to give me directives, etc.
Secure.
I know, but what's that barrier to start?
Because there's security cars right there.
I know, and I haven't attempted to go through this gate. I just explained to you that there is another gate around the corner, which is a visitor's entrance, which is open for visitors, and if I wish to go in there, I will absolutely.
Which gate you on right now?
Sorry?
Which gate you on right now?
If you go around there, you know you've got the little no entry gate, just the first little right turn. There's another right turn further on a road. I forget the name of the road, sorry. I think it begins with an E.
Edison Close.
Edison Close, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, so if you go up there, you can get into the car park round there, which is publicly accessible. So, I mean, I like police cars. I'm going to go and take a look at some of the police cars because we like them. Hopefully, I don't know if this guy, if there's anybody going to be coming out on any blue lights or anything, but that might be interesting to catch.
Make sure you get run over, okay? Don't get in the way because obviously.
I thought you said make sure to get run over then. I was going to say that's not very nice, is it?
I don't want you getting run over. It's too much bloody weight.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is.
If I was talking to you here like this, I'm doing paperwork. It ruins my day.
Yeah.
Probably ruin your day as well.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
It does. Well, I'm not. I've gone 36 years so far without getting knocked over, so I reckon I'd be. Nah, definitely not. So yeah, I reckon I'd be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, we've explained our position, things why we come out here to make sure we don't have nothing untoward, okay? Because people do get a bit jumpy around police stations, people feel.
Why do you think that is?
Why?
Yeah.
There's so many different reasons because it is, like I said, it's a secure side, you've got barriers here.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not going to be committing any criminal damage to police cars.
Yeah.
Because people do that. We're having issues at the moment in one certain police station.
Okay. Which station is that?
We're not going to go into that right now. I don't have to explain to you, but nails are being left in the driveway causing damage to police vehicles.
Are they?
So we've got to make sure our property now is all secure.
Yeah. Well, it's our property, but I appreciate you looking after our property.
There you go then.
Yeah. There's another thing I wanted to raise though, because I mean, obviously you guys say that like is a little bit. I don't know if it makes you anxious or personally I think it's paranoia, the police not liking being filmed. That's only my opinion though. But I would have thought, given what's been all over the news recently with that police officer and what he done, I would have thought you guys would have been grateful of being filmed at every opportunity to show that actually, do you know what, we're not all like Wayne Cousins. We don't all abuse rights and take our position as and extend that beyond our kind of the reach that we've been given. So I don't really understand why the police aren't being like, yeah, do you know what? As many people with as many platforms as possible, come down, get us on film. Let us show you that we are actually for the people.
Yeah, I take the view. Every job I go to these days, someone's having another thing.
Yeah.
And we are in the public. We get recorded. You're filming right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't care less.
That's good to hear.
Okay. Obviously, you're not doing anything towards. I'm not doing anything towards you. We've changed our positions.
Can you understand how it might be a little bit intimidating for a member of the public who's not doing anything wrong to then be approached by two sergeants and instantly asked for your name and stuff like that? You ask for personal details, which somebody who wasn't quite as versed in the law with me might have just put their hand straight in their pocket and offered you an ID. Then you would have crimed it on your computer and they didn't actually do anything wrong. So, I mean, do you not think that that's a little intimidating? Well, I don't know. Why did you want my name? Yeah, but when I said, why do you want my name? You said because somebody said that you attempted to walk to the gate. So you wanted my name for a reason. All what I'm trying to understand is why police officers ask members of the public who haven't done anything wrong to give details they don't have to give. Like, what you should have done was informed me that you don't have to give me your name, legally speaking, but are you willing to give it to me? And I just feel like a little bit like you shouldn't be attempting to dupe members of the public who aren't as versed in the law.
Because we asked your name, you don't give it.
Yeah.
We didn't push it away.
No, you didn't.
We didn't say you've got to give us your name.
No, I appreciate that as well.
What's your name? I don't have to give it.
I appreciate that, but you did violate my rights in this interaction by recording me without my not without my permission, sorry, but without letting me know. I mean, I appreciate I didn't let you know that I was recording, but I'm not governed by GDPR laws.
Well,
and
I'll
just
tell you what you want to do, okay? Like I said, I've got no issue recording me and the rest of it. If you want to make a complaint about that,
no, I'm not going to. No.
Go right ahead.
No.
Ahead.
I think you think I'm being passive aggressive, and I'm not. I'm genuinely. A lot of people watch my videos. A lot of people are interested to know the answers to these questions. So I come here and I ask these questions so that we can get answers. I know it puts you on the spot, but let's face it. You accepted a job and obviously attained a rank where you at some point in your career, whether you do now or not, is I don't know you, but at some point you wanted to make a difference, no doubt. So, which is why, you know, I come down and ask these questions, because it gives you the opportunity to say to 18,000 people straight away, actually, do you know what? Yeah. Straight away, that actually, do you know what? We don't condone what Wayne Couzens did. We know it's disgraceful. We know it made us all look bad. We know that the reason why people and the police have such a disconnect is because of a barrage of bad police officers like that. It's beyond me why police officers don't come out after that and do everything they possibly can to try to bridge that gap between us and you. Because the very fact that it is us and you is disgraceful. I mean, I'm of the opinion we need a police force, but what we don't need is people like Wayne Couzens and all the other thousands of police officers that give the rest of you a bad name. Do you know what I mean? And again, come back to what I said just now, this is why I don't understand why police officers at the moment aren't grateful for the fact that people are recording them.
I can't answer for the police officers. Like I said, people won't record me. I don't care. Crack on. I do my job correctly.
Yeah, I don't question that for a second. Like, I mean, you know, I'm not a police officer. I know it must be a difficult job. You know, I get that.
In back in the day, when there's 4 cameras, you can see why people from that era might get a bit jumpy. I grew up in the era where everyone's got a mobile phone on that now. So
exactly. Well, Ray-Ban make sunglasses with a camera built in them.
Do they?
Yeah. You know, so we're recorded literally all the time. So just Chief Inspector. Inspector, 2 pips, yeah. I spoke to a Chief Superintendent yesterday, a couple of days ago, down at Gwent Police Headquarters, yeah.
How'd that go for you?
Yeah, decent. He was a really nice guy, actually. In fact, he went on to say that he hopes the interaction that I post online will make people have some faith in Gwent Police, and I think it did. He understood what I was doing. He knew without me asking. I suspect that you know exactly what this is as well.
Oh yeah.
You know. Yeah, you know. So, what is it with the the information gathering then with us guys? What's the end game? There must be, because you're the police. And the thing is like it trickles down. Do you know what I mean? And so obviously something has been said.
I'll let you know one little secret. Dan forced me to actually read the briefings.
Oh, is it?
Like I said, you're not doing anything towards, so I've got no issues with you. So,
yeah, that's cool. And is there any? Can I come and have a look around the station then?
Not at the moment.
You got an open day soon?
Yeah.
When is that? Nah. The only open days I've heard of is like Bristol Open Doors, where they open up all like the catacombs underneath Bristol and stuff like that.
We haven't done it for a while because obviously COVID.
Yeah.
But we normally have an open day in here where you can come see the dogs, you can come inside, have
really?
a lounge, yeah.
I'd love to. So if I come down on that open day, can I record?
Yeah.
I can, yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah, because people bring in their mobile phones and film.
Is it?
Have a look online and you'll see the chief getting eaten by a dog.
No, not.
Yeah. not literally, obviously. But
It usually happens around September.
Yeah. Oh, but September's gone.
They might do it a little later just outside
They might do later
COVID,
because
but
of COVID.
what you're saying about good relations with the police and that,
Yeah.
that's exactly why you put that open day on.
Yeah, that's good, because that's why I'm here. I mean, obviously you've had the memo. I got the memo here. You know what I mean? But I feel like I brought this up with the Chief Superintendent the other day. Like, there's a line in this which I don't agree with, which is why I have to say that based on like this, I wouldn't call myself an auditor, because it says that auditors go out there specifically to look for reactions, testing security and stuff like that, when that's not what the point of it is. Like I said to you guys just now, like I mean the people, I can't speak for everybody, but like I say, I've got a good following, and the people that watch my videos, all we want is interactions like this. I know we started a little bit funny, but you know, it would be so nice to come to police stations or headquarters or wherever and interact with police that say actually things like this. You know, we've got an open day. Why don't you come down? You can record. You can show things. Because I have people from other countries as well who watch it. No, I'll go anywhere.
Gloucestershire, your favourite?
Gloucestershire, it's my favourite now so far. It's better than Avon and Somerset, that's for sure. Yeah, they don't like. What is it with Avon and Somerset police, man? I don't know. Like, they're all so grumpy. Like, I went to Gwent a few days ago, and like I say, I spoke to the chief superintendent, and he was a lovely man. Again, we walked around there. They let us inside, walking around and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good to be able to help bridge that gap.
If you were to arrange it, if you say.
I contact your press office all the time. Every police press office, they just ignore me. Yeah, because there's little experiments we have. Like if if I was to contact your press office right now, and say, there's this really good police constable, blah blah blah, I could guarantee I'll have Yeah. No, but I could guarantee that I would have a positive response, an affirmative response back. But if I call up or email to say, like, can I come in, or this has happened and it wasn't really acceptable, silence. Which is what, and you know, it creates division. Do you know what I mean? When all we really want is, do you remember the days with community policing?
Sometimes people don't reply as well.
Yeah.
It's not just because.
No. Oh, yeah, it may not be, but it's just I think back to certain things. Like I tell my subscribers are going to be annoyed at me for telling this story again, but I tell it all the time, right? So, I grew up on a housing estate. I could have gone criminal, or I could have done something else, right? It's a police officer that saved me by betting me a rugby ball that I couldn't run up and down this steep ass hill. And I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. But he bought me the rugby ball anyway. So I started playing rugby. I played for England twice at under 14, and he saved me from that. But there's no police officers really like that anymore. Like, you don't really see much community police officers on the street. And
things have changed.
Yeah. But
we've got a lot of incidents to attend, and
yeah.
very few people anymore.
Yeah.
But they still exist.
But I feel like if there was more of that community policing and more community engagement, that would give more people the want and the will to be police officers.
We lost neighbourhood policing for a while.
Yeah.
Things changed, but it is coming back now.
Is it?
Strongly, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll start to see neighbourhood engagement happening.
I notice it a little bit more in Bristol. Like, there's a road in Bristol called Stokes Croft with lots of drunks and homeless people, and I see a lot of police around there now engaging with. There's some nice officers around there, do you know what I mean? And they get involved and try to help out. So it's nice to see. Well, I know that. What the thing is though is there are a lot of police officers out there who don't. Like, only last week I was handcuffed for trespass. Now you're an inspector. You know there has to be a necessity for handcuffs. I'm either trying to get away or I'm a danger to myself or someone else. You could spoke to me for like 15 minutes now. I'm not a danger. I'm soft as shit. Do you know what I mean? It's the truth. So I didn't need to end up in handcuffs, but it's things like that obviously make everybody think, oh wow, all police are this way. Do you know what I mean? When I know you're not. Like I say to police officers a lot of the time, I know that you're a human before you put on a uniform. Yeah. Do you know? However,
you're trying to get comment about Wayne Couzens, but
no, I'm not. You don't have to comment, but it'd be nice if you did.
Well, we can't really because it's difficult because we haven't been briefed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah, but take yourself.
Kind of stuff. But what I would say is, remember Harold Shipman?
Yeah.
GP.
Yeah.
Killed lots of old people.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody hates GPs now.
No, I know.
Or the midwife that killed others.
I know.
Not everybody hates midwives. But we get a really hard rep because Wayne Couzens did a terrible thing. And now everybody hates police.
Do you want to know why that is?
So, yeah, go on.
Well, you're the police.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
You know, you're the police. You should hold particular standards.
100%.
Like, I don't blame guys like you for people like Wayne Couzens because you didn't vet him. He didn't come to you and apply. But I feel like there needs to be more rigorous vetting process and stuff like that. And I also think that you should allow people with criminal records in. I know that he had, but if the vetting process was proper,
we do to an extent.
You know,
not full on criminal.
No, but people who have been around on the streets, like you say about community policing. If you want to bring back community policing and community engagement, it would make sense to have people who are from the community. And in bad communities or poorer communities, chances are those people are going to have criminal records.
Conviction won't preclude you from joining the police.
Yeah. Okay.
It has to be kind of assessed, obviously.
Yeah. Would you believe I applied to be a police officer from school? I got rejected because I had too many spelling mistakes.
When was that?
Oh, well, way back, 97, 98.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying again?
Nah, not now.
No?
No. Well, no, my subscribers would hate me if I did that.
Oh, why? Your subscribers not like the police?
Well, they love what I do. I feel like I'm in a good position here because I know I get violated a lot by police, but I like to put myself here because let's be honest, like I would hope that after you guys interacting with me, you'd be like, oh shit, you know what? Not all auditors are bad, and some of them are actually. Ed. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to carry on having a look around and find some police cars and stuff, but.
Yeah, the guys have probably said as long as you can film anything you like, as long as it's not in the.
As long as I don't climb a fence. I'm not going to climb a fence. Who wants to break into a police station? Has it? Right, I heard this before, but when?
Do you remember? I think it was Pajama Boy he was referred to.
Well, I've not heard of that. I'm gonna have a look for that when I get home. I'm going to. Yeah, no, it's nice talking to you. Thanks. Cheers, right? Yeah, no, I know. Do you pay a fine for that? I thought you had to pay fines for that spiky stuff. Right there, guys. That was a nice inspector, actually. And I am going to be... Alright, mate? I am going to be contacting them about coming inside here on the open day. Because that might be quite fun. I don't know, you guys might want to see that as well. There's bloody banchoed PCSOs there. They tried to grass me up, thought they was going to get me in trouble. I know Sergeant thought she was a little... she thought a little bit much of herself at the very beginning, didn't she? I don't know, well, they were both two sergeants and an inspector. Smells like piss around here. What you saying, bro? You right? Yes, it smells like piss around here, man. Right, let's go and find some police cars there. We'll go back round to that gate that I was talking about. Look at it there. It's humongous. And semicircular. Which weirds me out. Like I say it a lot, but I do like architecture and stuff like that as well, but that does creep me out a little bit, the way that they're all just semicircular with that strange blue. They all have that strange blue, which I don't know where it comes from, because, well, I do know where it comes from, but, you know, when was I mean, were officers even that colour, or was it navy? That's like a sky blue. So there, it's one a day. It's one a day, innit? Not one a day, one a day. One of those. One of them ones there. I don't have to talk some cod waffles when I go round, do I? Don't I? Chatting absolute rubbish. I wonder why PCSOs radioed rather than coming to speak to me.
Please charge at this time.
How come you didn't speak to me earlier, PCSOs, and you just radioed through to a constable? Innit? Do I not look approachable?
Oh, we were off to another job.
How come you turned round 3 times then? How come you?
That's where we work.
Yeah, no, I know, but you followed me. You went up to the roundabout. You came round.
It wasn't your work. That's where you work.
Oh no, I'm just asking. I'm not like quizzing you. I was just asking because after. Because after, obviously, I think this gentleman on the radio, 2 sergeants and an inspector came out to me, and they told me that you guys had radioed through that I was attempting to go through the gate. That's what they told me.
Right, okay.
Did you not say that?
You was walking towards the gate.
Yeah, no, I know. But what I'm asking is the PCS, the police constables and the sergeant and the inspector. Excuse me. PCSO, may I see your designation card before you go? Thank you. May I see your designation card before you go? Thank you. 915 PCSO Rollins, 9320 PCSO. Would you mind just letting me see your name tag? You're hiding your name tag. Are you hiding your name? Can I just see your name tag, please? Can I see your name tag, please? Why are you covering your name tag? Wow. WR69BXJ. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Absolute disgraceful. It's a disgrace. Absolutely fine. He's just he was hiding his number from me.